Okay, back for another episode review of The Secret Invasion, Series 1, Episode 3. The reason why I say Series 1, but I don't think they're going to do a second series. I'm not too sure this show is setting up a second series or a future movie. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so the title of Episode 3 of The Secret Invasion is called Betrayed. Nothing much to talk about with this episode. You got a shock death. I'm gonna talk about it shortly, but I'm trying to keep this episode review short and simple because, like I said, there's nothing much to talk about. The last video was about nearly 40 minutes because I reviewed the first two episodes of the show. But I liked the first two episodes of the show. They were good, you know. But this episode, I think it was a bit filler. The first act of the third episode was a bit it was bland, but the second half of episode 3, there's a lot to talk about, you know, even though it's a bit filler, you know, there's signs that not all MCU Disney Plus shows are going to be a smash hit, you know, like like a great example, like Miss Marvel, that didn't really do much. You know, I think that was disappointing for me. She-Hulk show, the She-Hulk Attorney at Law, it was a bit better than Miss Marvel, but that's not saying too much. This show, I'll say again when I review episode 4, that'll be next week. But even though episode 4 is this week, but I'm gonna review it next week. Anyway, so yeah, I think the show so far has been okay. You know, I think they're saving the energy going to the final two episodes of the show. Anyway, so let's talk about Betrayed. So let's talk about the shock death. You know, Gaia, played by Emilia Clarke, got killed off. You know, um, helping her dad Talos. You know, stopping the nuke. Actually, scratch that. We're gonna say that later on. But yeah, there's nothing much to talk about. You know, I feel like this is like filler. Like the first episode, like the beginning of this episode, like a flashback scene of 1998. You could tell they kind of de-age Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson. You know, the man's going to be 75. I think he's 75 this year. So probably I think he'll be 50 back in 1998. Wow, holy shit! But yeah, I don't know if they de-age Samuel Jackson, or maybe it's just a stunt that or some actor splice the face of Samuel Jackson. I don't know, but you can see like in the end of the second episode, you know, he's married to I think the wife's called Vara, and that's she is a scroll. Um, you could tell like he you know she gave very some shit because he abandoned her. You know, he said like, you know, she said like, you know, I spend every night weeping. You know, I could see maybe they could like patch things up, you know, but I don't know. I try to keep it short and simple, folks, of this review, folk. Keeping it short. There's nothing much to talk about. I feel like depending on what episodes of a show is, you know, whether it's nine, it was 6 episodes long, 9 episodes, 13, 25, whatever. You're gonna have some episodes that are very filler. They don't need to be there, you know. But anyway, I feel like he's blanking it, you know. But he said like, I'm gonna retire. I'm retired. I think taking up gold. I'm seeking revenge. There's signs that, you know, he got to. I think he told was it Vara, with I think it's VARR, or sorry V no sorry it's VARRA, not Vara like VARA. Sorry, can't misspell it her name properly. It's VARRA. Yeah, VARRA, not VARA. But anyway, so you could tell like not explain her that like she's got this discharge, but say I'm retired. But yeah, this hinting like he's like I can see he's coming back. You know, I don't know if he's gonna get. I don't know if this show is Samuel L. Jackson's swan song in the MCU, or is he like gonna be in a future project? You know, like I don't know. You can tell the show like Nick Fury. You know, in over the last 15 years, he's more like a co-star of some films. You know, he plays some cameos. You can tell this show is he's the leading role of the show. But anyway, I'm trying to move on to the next one. There's nothing much to talk about. Like I said, there's nothing much to talk about. You had him and Talos. Like you can tell, like trade insults. Like yeah, traded a lot of insults. Like Talos. That's It got me a slight laugh off this episode. Talos says, "I never." Talos was it Talos? I know they pronounce. Americans call it Talos, but I call it Talos because I'm English. But anyway, he said to Talos, Talos said to Fury that I'm never fighting this Richard Farnsworth. We'll get to that later on. But he said to Fury that he never understand about the dogs being every man's best friend. You could tell like this show is like you can tell they're not on the same page. But anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks. It's hard to really explain this episode or talk about this episode. There's nothing much to talk about. But yeah, I'm gonna say it once, say it twice. I'm gonna say it more times in this episode, because there's not. People say, "Oh, why you're talking about it?" But it's my channel. But anyway, yeah, you can tell there's still not hostile between Fury and Talos about Fury ditching planet Earth. Anyway, so yeah, like I feel like see, like yeah, let's get back to Gaia's death. You can tell like helping his dad, stopping the nuke. I think about to nuke America or missiles. Stopped it, and you can tell, and Gravik killed her. Yeah, I think that is a red herring. There's signs that Amelia's Clarke character, you can tell she's not going to be a vital point character of the show. I think that was a really red herring. It's a signs that it is a red herring because one, like I said, she's not an important character of the show, and B, I really starting to like the Gravik character. Like you can tell, like this Richard Farnsworth. We'll get to that shortly. But one scene, like when Gravik, trying to push the bonds of Talos. Talos bring up her daughter. And then I think he kind of stabbed Gravik's hand with the knife, and then you got other scrolls, like turning into carbon copies of Gravik. You could tell like Talos' side. He's not with Gravik, and let's about Richard Farnsworth. Actually, it's not the real guy. It's basically a scroll personate him. He said to Talos that Gravik offer you leadership. Blah blah blah. He didn't say blah blah blah, but maybe the signs like Gravik, not Gravik, Talos, he has some ties towards Gravik, But anyway, he said you should stand, we be like stood behind you proudly, something like that. He said about like your daughter's a traitor, blah blah blah. He shot the fake Farnsworth, shot him in the chest and dies, even though that's not the real person. That person is now captured by Gravik's men, and anyway, and they find out the post is Zachary. I don't know if that was referencing something. I simply do not know. Anyway, so yeah, that was a shot killing Amelia Clarke's character. Like I could see, a fight between Gravik and Talos, but yeah, that was a bit. I'm not really keen on Amelia Clarke. Maybe I never like her as Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, but I think they misused her properly. It's teasing like what side she's gonna be on, Gravix or betraying her, and then she got killed in episode 3. This episode. Yeah, it's a sign that, yeah, like I said, she is not an important character. I think that's a bit of a red herring. I don't know, man. I'll see how this episode or this show goes on. We got about 3 more episodes. Well, like the show ends in 2 weeks' time. Um, you have to wait until I review episode 4, probably next week. You have to stay tuned from that. Or maybe this weekend. I'm not too sure. You have to find out. I'll let you know. If you see a pop up says episode 4 of this show, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's a shock how they kind of misused her, you know, but it really established Gravik. I think Gravik's character, he's slowly growing on me a little bit. I could see him getting killed off, man. I think that's the big problem, not just in the MCU, but in overall superhero genre. Because every time like a villain is starting to get like good character development, starting to shine, whether it's a TV show or movie, they get killed off. I wish they save that villain for a future film, a future project. But what I know, but yeah, so you could tell, like, it's really funny going for that Richard Farnsworth's, like, I think it's Richard Farnsworth, like, related to Sonya Farnsworth. That's, Olivia Colman's character, she said, that it's funny, like, he called Fury and got the arrow, call it Nicholas, Fury. Anyway, so, yeah, they're going to, Richard Farnsworth's house, and the both, Fury and Talos, they're on they communicate via walkie-talkies, and he says Nick, and nobody calls me Nick because that you could tell that that the Farnsworth imposter captured Talos, because no one calls Nick Fury Fury, they just call him just Fury. I think Peter Parker, I think he referred Nick Fury to Mr. Fury. I don't know. I know. Like the Tom Holland's Spider-Man referring Tony Stark as Mr. Stark. Anyway, so anyway, anyway, boy, yeah, the teasing like they're gonna shoot each other. You got like the kid. It's Richard Farnsworth's kid. The fake Richard Farnsworth got Talos. You thought like you shoot me, I shoot you, shoot him, you shoot my son, I shoot him, but it didn't go in that direction. So yeah, but yeah, you can tell that's not really him. But yeah, it was nothing much to talk about. Sorry about this episode is about 30 minutes long, but I feel like this episode is a bit rushed. It's lack of development. I feel like it got to, I think, tie up some loose ends. I feel like if they ties up loose ends, fill out more scenes, flesh it out, who knows? But yeah, there's nothing much to talk about. Like boy, I like the one line in the end afterwards. Get the ropes. He says, no problem. I think Fury said to Talos, no problem, Talos. Thanks for saving my life, Fury. No problem, Talos. I like the trading insults. I hope they do more in the final 4 episodes of the show. But anyway, so yeah, yeah, sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna end it, man. So yeah, I think this episode's a bit filler. The second half of the show was good. Shock death. But besides that, man, there's rumors like some people are gonna say bashing it. I saw like a website for the preparation for this episode review that this is gonna get worse. We don't know that. We simply do not know that. This is kind of like this has the presence of Miss Marvel. Like Miss Marvel got worse. It got really a lot of filler. I don't think there's going to be filler. If I rank this so far, I put it in the bottom 3. If one day I might review, I think this is the 8th show and 9th show. You had WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. You had Loki. You had What If. You had Hawkeye. You had Moon Knight. You had Miss Marvel, She-Hulk. Yeah, this is the eighth show. Um I might rank the MCU Disney Plus shows to worst to best. You know, that'll be after I review all 6 episodes of the show. Until the next I don't know what's the next MCU show. Is it the second series of What If? You know, the title, the first episode, Captain Carter versus the Hydra Stomper. I don't know because some like shows. Well, I'm talking about on the MCU side. On the MCU side, on Disney Plus, are pushing back. I don't know. I can't wait for the second series of Loki. I don't know if that's gonna be pushed back. You know, I know they're doing the Agatha Harkness. Was it the Agatha Chaos show? Whatever it's called, of the title, the name of the title. They're doing the Ironheart, or what's it called? The Braveheart, Ironheart. I think it's called Ironheart show. Heard like they're doing the Wakandian show. I think that's likely a sequel to the second Black Panther movie. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is a filler show, filler episode. You know, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like the first 2 episodes of the show it got over good. It really went on. It really got onto a good start. You know, yeah, the Shark Diver Maria Hill, and then yeah, Viri's married. You know, that was kind of like a good cliffhanger. But this this took it down nose, took a really fall off the clip a little bit. But I guarantee if the fourth episode really pick up a bit, you know, I think they need to pick up the fourth gear. Otherwise, it's simple like, man, 2023 on the Disney Plus MCU shows starting to like. I feel like 2021 was the best year, you know, and then they went down in 2022. 2023, you don't know, might pick up again, but who knows? But anyway, so sorry about the review, folks. You know, it's just what it is. So leave your thoughts on the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the like, click the bell, subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And I think I have announced I will review the Black Widow film. Probably it might be at the end of the month, going into August. We don't know. You have to wait and find out because yeah, I need to go back. I need to like go back reviewing movies, man. I haven't reviewed a movie since the Batman 1989 film at the start of the year. So I need to get back on track, you know, because it's summertime. Got reviews in summer movies, you know. I feel like I want to review Leo and Stitch, you know. That'll be somewhere later this month. So you know, the month is still early. We're in the second week of July. So anyway, folks, I'm out. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.